Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting unboxing for today. These are the new sculpts of Darth Vader, General Veers, and the heroes of their rebellion, which includes Commander Luke, Operative Luke, Han Solo, Princess Leia Organa, and Chewbacca. AMG was kind enough to send us these, so thank you, AMG. Take a look at the boxes. We got Luke. You have all five, including the commander. So if you don't get the starters, you don't need the starters. That's how you get the new Luke mini right there. The commander one, same with the Vader one. Both minis are shown on the front, obviously. If you don't want the new starter, you don't need it, you can get the new sculpt that way, including the Veers. They're available in all the languages. German was hiding in the Rebel box, by the way, right here. If you watched my last unboxing, that's my bad. But yeah, these are the new boxes. Let's get them open and take a look at all the contents. Okay, let's start with the Empire one. Bring my trusty hobby knife. You know that by now. Like butter. See, it's fine. Let's see what's in here. We have our bases right on top of this box. There they are, two bases, because there's two minis we're building here. Our sprues, and they're two smaller sprues, so I'm going to guess one per mini, but we'll get to that in a second. Our insert and our cards. So our insert, as always, is going to be what's on the back, the minis, the blurb if I read this first, playtesters, etc. All good stuff. Let's look at the cards. Comes with a big stack of cards because it's all the languages that they offer, as usual. So get all those cards out. It's a pretty good stack for two minis. And then you get three orcos. You're like, why do I get three? Well, because you're going to get the cards for Operative Vader. It's same sculpt in this box, but you'll get the cards for Operative Vader found in here too. So if you don't want to use the print and play cards, and you don't want to buy the card packs because you need the Veers or whatever, you'll get the operative cards for Vader as well here. So let's get everything we need out of here. These are all the extra language. Put those to the side. So first off is our Operative Vader on top. You guys know him and love him. He's got the 3 courage, so the limited 7. He has a Jedi Hunter, which is a nice upgrade. Less attack dice, but he has a built-in range attack. And, you know, he's got his normal Relentless, Master of the Force. You can kind of see them right next to each other. They both have Master of the Force. They both have Relentless. They both have Immune Pierce. They both have Deflect. This one gets Jedi Hunter, and the commander gets Compelled Core Trooper. He obviously has more dice for his attack, and more courage, and more health. So, operative version. And then you have Veers, which is Veers. Nothing's changed since the printed play release for Veers. You have his command cards, maximum firepower, classic Veers one. Can do that range attack there. I won't go over these super in depth like I usually do with new stuff because none of this is new. It's just new sculpts. Evasive maneuvers. Imperial discipline. I like the art on some of these though. Implacable. New ways to motivate him. Master of evil, and of course the other ones that came originally in the operative box, which is Vader's Might, Fear and Deadman, and Darkness Descends. So that's all the cards you get in this box. In this language, you get them for all languages. And then we have our sprues. Our new sprues. If you guys want to see these guys built and painted up, of course, we'll have that done for you. Look at our socials or our YouTube channel for that. But there's the minis if you want to see what they look like. That's literally what they look like. But, of course, we're going to build them and paint them. Veers is one little sprue to himself. He's got his helmet. His body, his legs and back of his torso is all one piece. Front torso is its own piece. Binoculars. Let's see if we can get a good shot of the face there. Come on. There you go. There's the face. So that's Veers. And Vader is the same Vader as the core box. So you got the big cape kind of sticking up and down through there. You got the bottom of his torso. You've got his face mask / helmet up here. Legs, his sabers, arms. Much more detailed than the original Vader sculpt from the old school core sets back in the day. So looks very good to me. That's our Vader box. And of course we have the Heroes of the Rebellion, which I already showed has all 5 of the new sculpts. So you're gonna get both Luke. So Luke got 2, unlike Vader. And then you've got the rest of the Heroes of the Rebellion there. I shouldn't say the rest. You got the big ones. The original launches from, what was it, Wave 1, Wave 2, and he came a little bit later. It's been so long I don't remember, but all the soft sculpts from these guys have been resculpted into these nice new hard plastic sculpts, which we're gonna look at here right now. I did not cut this side of the tape apparently. There we go. Okay, we've got big bag of sprues. We'll look at that in a second. Looks like the Commander Luke's on his own sprue. Oh, took off the middle cardboard divider. Shame on me. We have our cards, 2 stacks of cards. And that should be our bases. So there's our bases. Let's look at the insert because I always flip over that first. Here is our inserts. All the new sculpts, you can see them in their glory. We'll have them built and painted. I paint all the Rebels and the Republic on the channel. Don usually does the Imperials and CIS. I've done some of his stuff for him in the past, though, to help out. We've got 2 order tokens. We've got the generics and the Rebels. So you've got back of the Rebels and the back of the generic tokens. Same. We got 3 commanders. So you got Luke, Leia, and Han, and then Chewie and Luke. So that's what these are for. Which box has the cords we need? So we don't need anything from that pack. We do need some from this pack. There's so many because you got 5 named people, all with command cards such they had to split these into 2 packs here. So we're gonna need all the way down to there. And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on these because these are the same characters you know and love. We got Leia, Operative Luke. I like how all the art has a cape, but I don't think he has a cape. We'll look at the sprues. I haven't seen any picture of the new Luke scope with the cape. I wish he had one. Commander Luke, Han Solo, and of course his good buddy Chewbacca. Chewbacca swinging from a tree, hip firing a bowcaster. Not sure why, but it looks cool. Okay, and then we've got Chewie's commands cards. Of course, you have Common Cause, Brains and Brawn, and Choice Scoundrels. So this is about the only one I use regularly when I play him. Sorry about the mess. Great card. No pip. Gotta love it. Reckless Diversion and Change of Plans. You have Courting and Bombardment, which I do like the new art from that one with Leia. Lots of X-Wings in the new art for just in general for Legion. I don't know how they put an X-Wing in this game, but I just feel like there's X-Wings everywhere lately. Beautiful Friendship. That's her team up with Wicket card. So that's included in here now. No Time for Sorrows. And somebody has to save our skin. Then you have Son of Skywalker. You Serve Your Master. My Ally is the Force. Full of Surprises. Return of the Jedi. And I Am a Jedi. Interesting enough, I have to double check this, but I swore there was, on the other cards, there is something that distinguishes what Luke Skywalker. So I'm going to double check that. But this makes it look like you can bring them all, which I know for sure Luke Skywalker cannot bring I Am a Jedi, and he cannot bring, what is it, You Serve Your Master Well. I believe those are the 2. He can't bring Commander Luke. Operative Luke can bring them. But these don't have that wording on it, so that's interesting. I might be missing something. I usually do in these unboxings for some reason, but I'll double check those. I'm curious. Now let's look at all these new sculpts. This one I'm excited for. Because everything else, like I said, there's nothing new in these boxes besides the sculpts, the cards, the play. So this is the same sprue you find in the starter set. It's exactly the same exact Luke with the jacket and such, the commander one. And then we have one big sprue for everyone else. So let's see what we got. All right, we'll start in this corner. Hey, we're starting with Chewie's head apparently. Got his mouth open and just kind of roaring. Very cool. The fur texture is much more pronounced, I feel like. Yeah, it definitely feels way more pronounced too. It's big and chunky, like it should be. We got a rock that I think that's Operative Luke standing on. Sabers. We've got a piece of log, holsters. Here we got some heads here. We've got, looks like we've got, I guess it's an alt head for Leia. I didn't know she came with an alt head. So she can come with her hairpiece, which maybe we knew that and I forgot, but here, let me get a better shot. Yeah, so she comes with her hair up, which is the box art one, but then she can come with her Rebel helmet that she wears in Endor, which is very cool. So you do have a couple options for Leia if you don't want her out of the helmet. There you go. Coming over, looks like we have, Luke and Han heads right next to each other. Cool. Yeah, so you got, there's Luke, there's Han, there's the Leia heads, there's the Chewie head, and the other sprue has the other Luke head. So I don't see any cape options for Luke. That's Han's cape here. That's Leia's poncho. Yeah, so it doesn't look like any cape options for Operative Luke. So it's just a box art. Or I guess you could take some of the other capes you see on like the Imperial officers. They come with a ton of capes in there. I don't know if that would work. I'm sure someone's already tried that by the time this posts, but that'd be interesting. So yeah, those are the new sculpts from Atomic Mass Games for the new Heroes of the Rebellion, which again, you get that Han, that Luke, the Commander Luke from the starter, that Chewie and Leia. So 4 of these are exclusive to this pack because only he can be found in the starter. And if you don't need the starter because you have a ton of Rebels, you just don't want it, there you go. That's what you got. And then the other box is the Darth Vader General Veers pack. This is the same Vader that comes from the starter. So if you don't need the starter, you can get him here with Veers. And if you just need Veers, then he's only found here now as the new one. They really moved away from just that one mini release. Seems to be 2 seems to be the minimum now for all their newer stuff. Besides Hondo, but that was a pre-order bonus. Hondo will officially come out to everybody in the Weequay Pirates. He'll come along with the same pirate box. So yeah, as you know here on the channel, always giving stuff away. So all the Curled Paw tokens that you've been seeing on our most recent videos will be an entry in this video as well. So comment below to get entered in to win those Curled Paw starter sets, the Cad Bane tokens, the Complete the Mission, the Grogu, all those new ones that are coming out from Curled Paw. And if you want double entry, just talk about the new sculpts, say something about new sculpts in your comment, and I'll give you 2 entries for this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. Until next time, we'll see you then.